Here are 5 things that you don't want to hear about weight loss, but that you need to know. And look,
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. In our today's conversation, we want to talk about the things that you don't know when you lose weight. Being fat is an experience that carries both physical and emotional challenges. So kindly listen to the following people and I'll be back to share my own thoughts. Please don't go away.
here are 5 things that you don't want to hear about weight loss, but that you need to know. And look, if you can't handle the truth, then I suggest you just skip this video because I'm about to give it to you real. The first thing is you haven't lost any weight because of you. Look, the weight is not going to start coming off until you put in effort and you're consistent. I don't care how many TikTok videos you save. I don't care how many diets you write down. If you don't follow the plan, you're not going to lose weight. It's simple as that. And if you say, oh, well, I can't really get active right now, that's okay. You can at least eat in a calorie deficit. Eating a calorie deficit is going to help you lose weight, whether you're fully active or not. So you're still fat right now because of yourself. The second thing is weight loss is not going to happen overnight. I don't care how many videos you look up on TikTok, how to lose 10 pounds in a week, how to lose 10 pounds in a day. No, it might happen, but look, that's not sustainable and that's not healthy. We want healthy, sustainable weight loss. So what you need to do is get in a healthy calorie deficit and follow a plan that you can be consistent with. Because I promise eating 1 egg a day to lose 10 pounds in a week is not sustainable and it's not going to last for a long time. So yeah, you might lose 10 pounds in that 1 week, but then you're going to gain 20 pounds in the next week and you're going to be back at square one. So look up something that's sustainable and that you can actually follow. The third thing is you're being too nice to yourself. Yes, self-love is amazing. We love that. But if you're telling yourself, oh, I look good, I don't need to lose the weight, or I can just wait till next week, that's your issue, okay? Because you're going to keep pushing it back week after week and you're never going to lose weight. So sometimes it's okay to look in the mirror and be like, dang, you look huge. You need to lock in. What can I do to start hitting my weight loss goals? Stop being so nice to yourself. You already know you're cute. So stop telling yourself you're cute and tell yourself that you look big like you actually do. And it's time to lock in because that's the only way that you're actually going to lose weight. The fourth thing is eating healthy does not always mean losing weight. You can eat 5 healthy things a day that exceed your calorie deficit and you're not going to lose weight. So you need to make sure you're eating meals that falls within your calorie deficit because that is how you lose weight. And also some of those meals that you think are healthy probably aren't even healthy. Like that salad you ate that was drenched in salad dressing that was 100 calories per serving that you just poured over it wasn't healthy. You have to make sure that you're counting the calories of everything down to the dressings, the oils, or everything. Because I promise 9 times out of 10, your salad not even that healthy because the dressing just screwed you over. And number 5, the biggest thing and the biggest excuse, but you do have time. Stop saying, oh, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to meal prep. Yes, you do. It only takes 30 minutes to an hour today to either meal prep or get active. So those 30 minutes while you just laying on your couch, laying in your bed, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on your phone, that is the time that you can be using to get one step closer to your weight loss goals. Because you're using that time to save videos of everybody else that lost weight when you could be the one actually losing weight. So just make sure you're being intentional with your timing. And if you see yourself just scrolling, laying in the bed and realize you haven't did anything to get one step closer to your weight loss goals, use that time to get up and actually do something that's going to help you lose weight. So if you stay this far along in the video, that means you're not scared to hear the truth and that you're ready to lose weight. So I'm rooting for you. Y'all got this. Make sure you lock in. And I'm so excited to see everyone's result.
5 things I did not know were going to happen when I lost the weight. For reference, I lost over 100 pounds, going from a size 22 to a size 0. This is a photo of me before and after. The first thing I learned is that people treat you differently, for better and worse. I'd say across the board, I command more respect. Medical professionals actually listen to me, and I navigate the world with a lot more ease. Second thing I noticed is you will not only need a new wardrobe, but you're going to need new eyewear and rings and shoes. I went from a size 10 to a size 5.5 in my ring, so need a new jewelry. I went down 1 full shoe size across the board, and I needed new eyeglasses because my old frames were too wide and too loose to fit my new face. Third thing I noticed is you eat substantially more food than you probably did before. At least for me, I ate very little, but it was super calorically dense. Now I eat an abundance of low-calorie, nutrient-dense food, so I eat way more than ever before. Fourth thing I noticed is I sweat way more than I did when I was obese because my body's a lot more efficient in doing what it's supposed to do, like keeping me cool. And the fifth thing I notice is, especially for the ladies, your Tata and kitty cat are going to look probably different when you lose the weight. When you lose body fat, it looks different.
I've lost about 55 pounds so far. My highest was 230. I'm about 174 right now, and my goal this year is 145. And I'm going to tell you 3 things that, like, nobody else is going to tell you about weight loss. Nobody else is going to tell you these 3 things about weight loss because, like, these 3 things, like, really freaking suck, and they're not going to make you want to start a weight loss journey, but they're so worth it if you can deal with these 3 things. Number 1, like, you're going to be hungry. That's kind of like the whole point. So to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit, all right? You have to be eating less calories than you're burning. Your body has to be burning more calories than you're eating every single day, right? So the whole way that you lose weight is like your body starts to burn the stored fat that you already have on your body for energy instead of the extra food that you're eating every single day. So that in itself, you might be a little bit hungry. You don't want to drop your calories too low because that's not sustainable, but like the whole point is to not feel full anymore. You're not going to feel as full as you did when you were gaining weight. You're going to have to start being okay with being content or maybe even a little bit uncomfortable and just a little bit hungry in order to lose any weight. You're not going to be able to keep doing the same things that you were doing in the past if you want to make anything change. Number 2, it's hard. It's a very simple process to lose weight. All you have to do is be in a calorie deficit, but that is not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do for a number of different reasons. It's not easy because of cravings, because of being hungry, because of the boundaries that you probably have to put up around your friends and family. You've got to be okay being a little bit lonely, being a little bit bored. Not easy, especially if you struggle with like emotional eating at all, or if you're eating as a way to like cope with any type of feelings, or if you're eating because you're anxious or you look to food for like enjoyment. Anything like that, like those are all the things that are very difficult. It is not hard to know how to lose weight. You stay in your calories, you lose weight, that's it. But it's very difficult to keep going on the hard days when you do not feel like it. When it feels so much better and so much easier just to give into that instant gratification of completely throwing your plan out the window and going get Mexican and going get drunk on margaritas rather than waiting it out, eating in your meal plan, eating in your calories because you have your goal in mind. It's so much easier to just live in the moment. But if you're not happy in the moment, you're not happy with where you're at, like you've got to make a change. But that is the stuff that's difficult. Number 3, you have to get uncomfortable. You will feel very uncomfortable throughout this process. You will be very challenged. You can't keep doing the same things that you've been doing. You cannot stay. If you stay in your comfort zone, you're only going to stay in the same body and the same energy levels and the same confidence levels that you've had before. The only way to have anything different, to have anything new in your life is to start doing things that you've never done before. And that is difficult. That is going to challenge you. You may have to start, finding friends to go to workout classes with rather than going to the bars with. You may have to have that difficult conversation with your husband that pushes you out of your comfort zone because y'all may have to start eating different meals. Like there's so many different things that are going to challenge you and make you feel very uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, like that's how you grow. That's how you grow as a person, is to get out of your comfort zone. And that is how growth happens. If you can get through those 3 things, like you can do anything. You can easily lose the weight because those things are difficult to do. The calories, the water, the steps, that stuff is easy. The other stuff, that's the hard part. That's the part that's going to challenge you.
These are things that nobody talks about when losing weight. And this is from somebody who's lost 180 pounds. Loose skin is inevitable, but it is not the end of the world. You might lose friends because you no longer fit into a box that they're comfortable with you being in. You might find that people are nicer to you, and that can be painful. But while it's to do with skinny privilege, it's also to do with how we present ourselves to the world and what's mirrored back to us. You will probably be cold all the time, like all the time. And your weight loss will probably be a topic of conversation for everybody for a very long time. And while these might seem a bit strange and a bit odd, believe me, the benefits of weight loss far outweigh, any negativity that will come from it, because this is about you and your journey. You are worth it.
Being fat has a lot of challenges. Simple activities like walking long distances, climbing stairs, or even lifting into certain spaces can become difficult, which often leads to frustrations. Beyond the physical side, there is the social stigma attached to being fat. Society often equates thinness with beauty, discipline, and success while associating fatness with laziness or lack of control. This unfair judgment can lead to many overweight people feeling misunderstood, ashamed, or even discriminated in against in areas like work, relationships, and healthcare. However, it's important to recognize that being fat does not automatically define a person worthy accountability or happiness. Many people live fulfilling, confident lives regardless of their size. The key is understanding that weight is not the only measure of healthy or identity. While the same may choose to lose weight for healthy or personal reasons, while some may choose to lose weight for healthy or personal reasons, others focus on self-acceptance and body positivity. At the end of the day, being fat is a human experience, not a moral failure. What matters most is treating the people with dignity and recognizing that everyone deserves respect no matter how their body size is. So guys, thank you so much guys for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.